And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, the Lord is with you, thou mighty man of valor. Next verse. And Gideon said unto him, O my Lord, if the Lord be with us, why then is all this befalling us? And where be all these miracles which our fathers told us of, saying, did not the Lord bring us up from Egypt? But now the Lord hath forsaken us and delivered us into the hand of the Midianites. I want to preach briefly on what I captured. Where is the miracle I am hearing about? Where is the miracle I've been hearing about? Where is the miracle? A man by the name called Gideon. The Bible said, he said at the time the Lord was against the Israelites because they vexed the Lord. They got him offended, and he gave them into the hand of the Midianites. And Bible said the Midianites began to torment them, began to destroy them, began to scatter all that they possess. As a matter of fact, any one of them that has to farm, they are afraid of doing anything in the farm, because there are some people called the Midianites. They will come either in the night or day to destroy all that they have harvested. Am I communicating here?
Yes, sir.
But the Bible said at this point, everybody in Israel is afraid of the Midianites, both small and big. Why? Because the Midianites did not want anything to grow on the surface of the earth for the Israelites. They don't want any good thing to happen to the Israelites. So if anybody is going to farm, they hide to go there. If anybody is going to business, they hide to go there. If anybody want to praise God in church, they hide to go there. They don't have liberty. They don't have self-expression. They don't know how to express themselves. Why? Because they are under captive of the mighty. And Bible said that at this point, all the Midianites has held them captive. Nobody can cough. If you say anything, they will arrest you. If you do anything, they will deal with you. Everybody is afraid. They are killing their children, killing their camels, killing all their animals, killing everything that is growing from the land. But at this point, the Bible made something very, very profound. He said there is a small boy. His name is called Gideon. Gideon was a mighty man in himself. A young boy that is meant to be a governor. A young boy that is supposed to be so great in life. But because of the terror in the land, everybody is afraid. Hear me before I continue. I don't know what is making you cry every night. I don't know what you used to remember. And you begin to shiver. God said I should announce to you. Today, my God will liberate you. Sit down. So many people are under serious torments. Some people are crying every day. Anytime they lie down on their bed and they remember the thing that is happening in their family, they begin to cry, they begin to weep, and they begin to ask themselves, when will I come out from this? And sometimes when they go to church, they see people come out and testify how God did so many kind of miracle to them, what God did to them, and how God brought them out of poverty into riches. They come to church and they see people pray, and when they finish praying, God answered their prayer. They come to church and they see people give so many kinds of testimony, and they are asking themselves, I have been in this church, why is it that I'm not testifying? What is actually happening to me? Where is the testimony I heard about? Why is it that this testimony cannot come to me? I treasure this testimony. I wish it could be mine. But sir, the more I am praying, it's as if I'm not praying. I got married the other day. I begin to pray for children. The more I pray, the more you look as if I'm not praying. I went to school. I am a graduate. I've been searching for job 5 years ago. I became a graduate. I've been looking for a job, and there's no job anywhere. Where is the miracle job my pastor talked about? I am a simple lady. I've been waiting for marriage, and the marriage is not forthcoming. Where is the marriage the pastor talked about? Others are getting married. Every Saturday, people are getting married. Every Saturday, all the events are being packed full with human beings doing one event or the other. When am I going to testify? But the Lord said I should tell you, this month of January, God will put laughter in your mouth. God of testimony will remember you. Testimony will remember you. Testimony will remember you. God of testimony will remember you. Sit down. Many people are crying, God, I have been waiting, I have fasted, I have prayed. It seems as if nothing is happening. I have gone to the mountain, so many mountains, searching for solution to this problem. The people that did not pray at all, they only came to church the first day, and they just got their miracle. Meanwhile, I've been pressing, I've been praying, I've been sowing seed, I have fasted. They have poured anointed oil on my head. Yet nothing is happening. What is happening? The same thing happened to Gideon. Gideon have been passing through a lot of things. Many things have been happening in the life of Gideon, in the family of Gideon. Nobody is doing well. In the land of Israel, nobody is excelling because there is a tyrant. There is a power somewhere working and suppressing them. Hear me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care to know the power from your family. I don't care to know the power making you down. I don't care to know the power standing as a military in your family. I don't care to know the power standing as a native in your family. I don't care to know the power standing as a tiger in your family. Prophesy. That power scattered now. That power scattered now. The Bible said, I am not to scatter. He said in Psalm chapter 44, verse 30 from verse 25, he said, shall the poor be taken away from the mighty, the level captive be delivered. He said, for God said the Lord, even the captive of the mighty shall be taken away, the prayer of the terrible shall be delivered. He said, I will contend with them that contend with you, and I will save my children. He said, I will feed your enemy with your blood. Eat them their blood. I prophesy, the enemy will wait for you to die. If I hear your amen, you go down. Sit down. Gideon said, where are the miracles that I heard about? Where are the miracles? Where are the testimonies I heard about? They told us how God delivered us from the land of Egypt. They told us how God divided the Red Sea. They told us how miracles happened. They told us how Moses raised up the brazen serpent. They told us how Moses stood and the river parted by itself. They told us how Moses turned water into blood. They told us so many things. But right now, we have been serving the Lord. We have been going to church. Why is it that the miracle is not happening? Why is it that the power of God is not moving? Why is it that good things are not happening? We pray more than them. We fast more than them. We carry energy more than them. Why is it that what they are seeing, we are not seeing it? Am I communicating here? There are people here. One question you have been asking yourself: am I going to end this year like this? Am I going to end this year like this? Last year, I ended it in mockery. Last year, I ended in shame. Last year, I ended with reproach. This year has gone. Am I going to end this year the same way? So many people get contract, and I could not get mine. So many people get married, I could not get mine. I got married, and there's no child. When am I going to celebrate? Like every other woman. Anytime I look out, people are laughing at me. And they are calling me names. They said this one is no longer a woman. She is now a woman. And I'm looking at them. And sometimes they use my condition to mock me. Sometimes they use my situation to mock me. But hear me, child of God. I said, we just get to them in my area. Even when I fall, as I rise of the day, when I walk in darkness, the Lord shall be my light. Everything they used to mock you, if you shout it, you get it together. 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 I get it together. I get it together. I get it together. Somebody shout fire. Somebody shout fire. Somebody shout fire. Sit down. Where is the miracle I heard about? I am an Asiatai. I heard that God can heal. Yes, Lord. And I came to church with expectation. Yes, Lord. So that God can heal me. Yes, but I came to church with that sickness. And I went back with that same sickness. Yes, where is the testimony I've been hearing about? I am an Asiatai. I came to church with so many expectations. That God can change the life of a man. But I came closer. But I discovered that God cannot change my life. I am an Asiatai. So many people are disappointed today when they enter church, believing that God is going to help them. And when they get there, they see that it was as if God is still sleeping. It was as if God has traveled. It was as if God has forgotten them. It was as if, hear me, in Luke chapter 1, when study verse 9, the Bible said, what do you imagine against the Lord? He said, just an utter end. He said, affliction shall not rise the second time. Am I communicating here? That affliction in your life, that affliction in your family, that affliction in your finances, if I hear your own it is over. If I hear your own it is over. If I hear your own it is over. Where is the miracle I heard about? I heard about it. I heard about it. A songwriter in Igbo language said, I came but I did not see it. I came to see if you can heal me. No, sir, I was disappointed. Hear me, sir. Hear me. Gideon was like that. This Gideon was carrying something inside of him. Yes, this Gideon was carrying some certain potentials, certain credentials, certain abilities inside of him. But there was nothing to show for. This same Gideon is like you and I. There are some of you like graduates. You carry a certificate. You have been moving from pillar to post, going from one office to another office, and yet nobody is looking at your CV. Nobody is looking at it at all. There are some of you. You have good marketing in your store, and there is no customer coming at all. This is the same case of this brother Gideon. But the Lord said to me, the same way an angel appeared in the time of Gideon, if you shout amen, an angel will appear for you. If you shout amen, an angel will appear for you. If you shout amen, an angel will appear for you. Hear me, sir. When this angel appeared, this angel said to Gideon, he said, Gideon, you are a mighty man of valor. And the guy looked at angel and he looked back. He looked back again. He said, I could not see anybody at my back. I'm only seeing myself. Angel, excuse me, sir. Are you talking to me or another person? The angel said, young man, you are the one I'm talking to. You have so many treasures inside of you. There are hidden treasures in certain earthen vessels. There are hidden treasures inside of you, my son. He says, I am here to provoke that thing that you are carrying, so that you can become a world figure. Am I communicating with you? There are people who are supposed to be international, but they die local champions. There are people who are supposed to be big businessmen, but today they are serving very well. There are people who are supposed to be CEOs, but as I'm coming to you, they are earning salary in a small company. But the Lord said to me, this one will not stand it. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Say surely, the goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I prophesy, hear me, sir. In Psalm 91, verse number 1, the Bible says, "You that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And he shall say of the Lord, the refuge my fortress, my God, shall I fear? Surely he shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler, from the noisome pestilence." The Bible says, "Thousands shall fall at my right hand, 10,000 on the left hand, come to my eye. I will behold the wicked ones." I'm not talking to someone. In chapter 1, verse number 1, the Bible says, "In the beginning was the Word, the Word was with God, the Word was God, the Word was in the beginning with God. That thing that was made by Him, that thing was not anything that was made. In Him was light, and the light was the light of men. The light shineth in darkness, darkness comprehended not." The Bible said, "He said there came a man, he said it's not the light, but it was good to bear witness of the light. His name is John the Baptist." I prophesy, John chapter 1, it was number 12, that was many that received him. The Lord gave him power to become the sons of God. I'm not going to somebody else. The Bible said, the verse chapter 4, number 14, the Bible said, "As you speak my word, make my word fire in your mouth." Prophesy, and the power I carry, the grace I carry, anything you are waiting for, anything you are waiting for, God will put it in your hand. 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 Somebody shout fire. Sit down. Think yourself why. Where is the miracle that our fathers told us of? Where is the miracle? Where is the signs and the wonders that our fathers told us of? We heard it as a story, but we are not experiencing it as an experience. We needed an experience and not a story.
Yes, sir.
We needed video and not audio.
Yes, sir.
Am I communicating here?
Yes, sir.
We want to see it with our eyes.
Yes, sir.
We don't just want to hear it alone.
Yes, sir.
We heard about the testimonies.
Yes, sir.
We heard about the wonders.
Yes.
We heard about the goodness.
Yes, sir.
The Bible said, "My eyes have seen and my ears have heard the wondrous things of the Lord." Am I communicating here? The Bible says something. He said, "Great things are the end of you, O Zion, city of God." Hear me, sir. Hear me. There are many people that they are hearing good about them.
Yes, sir.
But when you don't close to them,
Yes, sir.
they are very poor.
Yes, sir.
I studied the life of some actors. People like Samuel,
Yes.
Samuel Efe, and I good things about him. He was a popular man. But guess what, sir? Ladies and gentlemen, this man died poor.
Yes.
People thought he was a rich man. But behind the scene is a wretched man.
Jesus.
We are the miracle, sir. He is an actor. There are actors today that are flying private jets.
Yes, sir.
Why is it that this guy is also an actor and he died poor? That means somebody can. It does not really matter what you are doing. You might be a politician, yet nothing will happen to you. Yet you will not happen. That means you might be in US and be useless. and they will take you to down. That means you can be in China, you will not China. Am I communicating here?
Yes, Lord.
Gideon said, we are the testimonies. I am in America. America is a place where there are treasures, but yet nothing is happening. I'm in Ibadan, where business is available and packable, where good things are happening, and yet nothing is showing. I am a super parada. I met a young man one day, and he said to me, I have traveled all around the world. I have traveled all around the world. And I look at this man, the briefcase is carrying, it has worn out. The shoe is wearing has worn out. The clothes is wearing has changed color. And I look at him and say, sir, when was the last time you traveled abroad? He says, sir, I came back 13 years ago. And I told him, since that 13 years ago, have you ever traveled? He says, sir, let me be frank with you. I have never tasted 100,000 since I came back. I've never seen 100K since I came back. And I look at the man and I ask him, who is Jason? He says, Jason is my younger brother. I said, where is he? He said, the guy is in Cameroon. I said, what is he doing in Cameroon? And he said to me, the guy is a businessman. I said, oh God, you lie. Can I shock you? He said, shock me. I said to him, I said, as I'm talking to you now, Jason is building a factory in Lagos. He said he's aware of it. I said, even the business he started, you started it for him. He said he's aware of it. I said, you gave him 100,000 to start up that business. He said, yes, sir. And he said, and I told him, I said, in few years, this guy was able to become a millionaire. He said, yes. I said, can I shock you? He said, shock me. I told him, I said, when you came to Nigeria, you gave him 100,000. Take this 100,000 and start business. And the guy traveled, went to Cameroon, and met somebody who took him somewhere. And the person said, how much do you have? He said, I have 100,000. He said, is it the money you labored or the money they gave you? He said, my brother is rich, my brother gave it to me. He said, now, congratulations. The guy said, amen. He said, come on, I'll take you somewhere. Have you touched the money? He said, I've not touched it. He said, carry that money the way they give it to you. Follow. And they took it to somewhere, buried the money on the ground, and they converted the wealth of the brother to this man. Converted the wealth. Converted the wealth. So the one that was doing well started suffering. The one that was suffering started doing well. I told him, I said, sir, permit me to destroy Jason. He said, if you know, kill him now, kill him. Hear me, sir. I don't care to know. Hear your predicament. I don't care to know. To stop you away. I don't care to know. Now I'm behind your failure. I prophesy. I was standing today. I was standing today. I was standing today. Somebody jump up and shout fire. Sit down. Sit down. Gideon said, we are the testimonies that our fathers told us of. We heard about it. We heard about it. But where is it now? We can't see it. I'm a graduate. I'm a graduate. I have so many potentials in me. I am so creative. But my creativity is not paying me anything. I am hustling. I am so strong. I can do anything. I can try anything. But I've tried so many. And yet nothing is happening. And suddenly an angel appeared. He said, thou mighty man of valor. He said, I am here to help you. And the guy, while he was still talking, is the miracles. And here at Supara, can I show you, sir? I discovered that what was holding Gideon was an altar. An altar. The angel began to minister to him. Go and destroy the altars of your father's land. If only you can destroy it, then you become rich. If you can destroy it. The first thing he did was that he went and raised an altar for God. Give me verse 24. He went and raised an altar for God. When he raised the altar, sir, hear me. It isn't a small anything they raise altar. Say that's money. When the guy raised an altar, God said, then Gideon built an altar here unto the Lord and call it Jehovah Shalom. Unto this day is yet in Ophrah of Abezrite. Next verse, look at what he now went to do. Bible says, and it came to pass this same night, that same night, he no wait at all. That same night that the Lord said unto him, take thy father's young bullock, carry an animal quickly, no fast. He said, even the second bullock was 7 years old, and throw down the altar of Baal that thy father had, and cut down the grove that is by it. He said, take a sacrifice. After when he had built an altar, he said, now take another sacrifice. I don't have time for us to be reading, that's why I'm just jumping it. He said, the guy take the first sacrifice and built the first altar. When really building the first altar, the one that is God's altar, he now said, take another sacrifice. This one now, a bullock that is 7 years. He said, take it and slaughter it, and bring down the altar that your father have raised. So that means this guy is destined to be a governor, but the altar that the father raised is stopping him.
Yes, sir.
This guy is meant to have children, but the altar that the father have raised is stopping him. This young lady is supposed to travel abroad, but the altar that the father have raised is asking question: who has ever traveled in your family? This woman is supposed to have great grandchildren, but the grandchildren are dying. The children are dying. Why? Because there is an altar that their father has raised that is asking question, is demanding for blood. Am I communicating here? Yes. But the Lord said to me this day, you can pray. And the super any altar your father raised, nothing against you. Any altar your mother raised, nothing against you. Any altar anybody raised, that is nothing against you. Prophesy. This holy altar is a degree. That altar your family can fire. That your family altar is destroyed. That fire. He said, raise the altar. He raised the first altar. When he was done with that altar, he said, now let's move to the second version. Let us now break that altar. So the first one was to raise a positive altar. What is the work of this altar of God? The work is to strengthen you. Is to stand by you. Yanama Suparabaya. I believe Daniel 11:32 thereabout. He said, for the people that don't know their Lord their God, they shall be strong and they shall do exploit. Lego parada siala katina. Liana asako parada. Yanana no slaughter. The duty of that altar is to stand by you, strengthen you, build you up, so that no power can stop you. Are you aware that when the children of Israel was leaving the land of Egypt, the Lord raised up something?
Yes, sir.
It is called the pillar of fire.
Yes, sir.
And in the night, he raised up a pillar of cloud.
Yes, sir.
Am I communicating here?
Yes, sir.
Those are the altar. And while they were moving, the altar is following them. As they are going, sir, they are not seeing it with their eyes, but it's following them.
Yes, sir.
With their eyes, it is only their enemies that is seeing it. Somebody called me, Mr. Leshi, called me this morning, and he told me something. He said that somebody came to him yesterday and said, you see that native doctor that is backing you up, we will kill him. That native doctor backing you up, we will kill him. So we have tried you. He was just jumping. Doctor when you walk, we will kill him. We don't go touch you again. And native doctor, no one go meet. I told him, I said, go back to that man. Tell him, I am waiting. I am that native doctor.
Sir.
Tell him I am waiting. I'm prepared for him. I told him, I said, instantly raised up his hand. He will eat his own body. Am I communicating with you?
Yes, sir.
I said, look at me. There is one motto I carry, and that motto sponsored my mindset.
Yes,
you touch me my mistake, you die.
That progression.
If you joke, touch me, I go joke kill you.
Yes.
Go and tell him. Let him do his work lesson. He have tried so many times. I was telling him, he said, I poison you, you no gree die. He said, see that native doctor, that name na me to kill am. I just started calling me, I was afraid. He said, what are we going to do? I said, now you don't want kill. He said, leave am now. Leave am. Make him try am now. Make him try am. No be me dey wan try. Oh yeah. You know, he has tried everything. You know, in his mind, he feel that a pastor can do this kind of thing. Yeah. You know, let you know. I get it. So in his mind, it must be a very strong meeting. I hear a scripture in my ear. For when the Lord shall come again, the captivity of Zion, we are like they that dream dreams, and our mouth filled with laughter. And it was said among the heathen, God has done great things for them. Hear me, sir. Without wasting time, I want to make a declaration over every one of you. Any power that has been trying you, if they try you again, they can't make a yesterday, and when he met me, I said to him, I said, sir, where are you from? He told me, and I told him, I said, look at, there is a particular sickness in your family that nobody is aware of. And he looked at me. At first, the way the guy looked at me, you know, when you are talking to somebody and the person will do something, your mind will be telling you, are you sure I'm correct? There is a particular sickness in your family that nobody is aware of. And everybody have the same sickness. As I'm talking to you now, they just fly somebody abroad and they want to operate that person because of this thing. The guy look at me. He open his bag. I thought he want to bring out money. He brought out 4 pictures. He said, look at this one. They admitted him because of this thing. This one is in Canada. Admitted him because of this thing. This one is in US. They admitted him because of the same thing. The other one is in China. Admitted the same thing. Everybody. The same thing. And I said to him, I said, drop those pictures on the car. I said to him, I said, tell them that there is a strong sickness there. And I began to open his eyes to something so deep. And I said to him that there is something that your grandmother did, and you are aware of it. He said, yes. Your grandmother, look at, he said, yes, I'm aware, very much aware, very much aware. I said, where is your grandmother now? He says in the village. How old is he? 137. You remember 3 years, maybe 137. I said you are aware of this. Is there very much original 1 million years aware? I am very much aware. I said, since when do you know? He said the mother told him when he was this small. Told him the story. He's aware of it. He's aware of it. And this woman, if you want to do marriage in that family, oh my God. See, people are suffering. Forget clothes when they cover body. Now clothes when they cover body. Forget those clothes. Forget it. Forget the clothes. Forget fine clothes. Forget them. Throw them. It's just fancy. If you want to do anything, maybe naming or marriage or whatsoever, won't do anything, you have to get a cow and pray for this woman. Get her a cow before she give you approval. If she did not give you approval, it can't work.
Don't thank God for that house.
If she did not approve, it will not work. Until she approve. Until she approve. If you see a lady you want to marry, you know first before you show your father or mother. You know first of all, carry that lady and go meet your grandmother. You know the work. If you jump out and go and meet another person, problem. I'm not asking a question. I said, is she a witch? He said, sir, you don't need to ask me whether it's a witch. It's a witch now. It's the original witch. The same person original. It's the original witch. I said, okay, tell me more about this woman. I want to know more about her. He said, this woman had 17 children, but all of them are dead. 17 children. I said, number one, this woman tried to 117. One person. I said, what of your husband? He said, your husband don't die. See this how many years? Don't die. I said, how old do you go? He said, 137. 137 years. I said, this one must be the oldest in your village. Oldest. He said, yes. That she's the only person that knows the history of their village. That even if the king want to do something, the king have to go and meet her. See, everybody is subjected to her. Everybody, both by the virtue of power and virtue of age, she passed everybody. Even the chief priest of their village is subjected to the guy, to the woman. So anything they want to do, they will go a bit at first. If they want to crown a king, is it coronation they call it? Coronation, is it coronation? Coronation. They want to do coronation. Now this woman go sit down as if that she don't know. As if that she be king maker. Now she go stand.
Now she know.
Everything. She dictates everything.
And this man told me, this man told me, he said, the worst experience of my life is that now my family, this guy thing called me. You know, the other place, family, come my family. And I said, what do you want God to do to this woman? He said, Pastor, see this question where you ask me. I'm sorry, sir, but you know somebody asked me this question. I said, well, I'm being real to you the way the thing happened. He said, Pastor, you know supposed to ask me this question. I said, what happened? See that I told you that somebody is 137 years old. He don't really die. When did he say I want? Sir, if they can kill him now, please let her go down. I said to him, I said, can you do it? I said, he said yes. I said, if I send you to your village, can you do it?
Don't try. Good.
He now scratch head. Say, Pastor, no. That maybe they can call somebody in the village to do it. I said, no. If you are ready for it, then you will have to go to the village by yourself, and I will tell you what to do and pray for me. Once that thing touch my hand, the woman go down. Once it touch my hand, say, Pastor, say, let me tell you the sincere truth. If I enter motor now, say I won't go, my phone will ring. Now she will call me. If I enter motor now, that's what he's telling you. If I enter motor now, say I won't go. He said that he went to a great man of God, and the man of God told him that he should go to the village. Now there is one banana tree at the back of their house. He should go and plug the banana banana leaf from there just as small as he can and bring it for him. Now the moment because he was in a haste, he said today. As he enter motor say they go village, the woman call, hello, did they come village? I'm waiting for you. They come and I'm waiting for you. The guy said, they go again. He went back to the palace and said, I'm sorry. Is there any other thing we can do? Pastor said, that's the only thing we can do. I said, that woman, let her leave. You see, the moment you want to move, you get alert. But hear me. The Lord said to me, I don't care any strong person in your family standing as an eagle continue. If I hear your amen after they die, if I hear your amen they die, if your amen is loudest they die, it's your brothers on fire. If there is a mouth to pray, there is a power to answer.